As promised, in this episode 58, we're going to look at slides. The first slides I ever made and almost the first photos I ever made. For this, we're at my parents' attic once again. And in this box are plastic boxes which actually contain the slides. So let me show you, for the younger viewers, what slides actually are. Not to confuse with power slide. A slide is a physical film medium, but instead of a negative film that is used to make a positive photo on paper, the film straight from the camera is the actual final product. To view the slides, you need a projector, which can be compared with a beamer. But I am showing you scans that I made around 2002 would be my guess. But these first photos you see must be from around 1990. Here we go. So in the previous episode you saw this photo, the last photo from the first film, and this is the first photo from the first slide film. And this is me on the other side of the tree. Of course, this picture was taken by my dad. So these scans aren't really great, but rescanning everything only for this seems overkill, so I'm not doing that. So let's limit this to interesting photos with a story like this one. This is a photo of sunlight just skipping the door as well as dust in the air. But the composition is not what I intended, because I made the composition in the viewfinder, but the lens is of course below the viewfinder, and as a result the sunlight is too high in the frame. We actually ate all these candy bars that we found in a container. They were perfectly fine. I don't know why they threw them away. Quite a lot. Already as a kid I saved this photo because I thought it just looked cool. This is the beginning of the film, and that's usually not a good frame, and that's why just a picture is taken from what looks like a trouser. And the red and white is light leakage. This photo was taken during a walk. I took a piece of reed and held it in the air, imagining it was some kind of antenna. And then I took a picture of it. There is of course something about film that an image sensor cannot capture. Mainly when taken with a limited camera, hence the popularity of lomography. A camera that was so bad it was used for creative purposes. This camera is quite okay. A picture of the morning light and the lens flare of this camera is just really nice. It has this unusual glow around it. Snow has always been rare in the Netherlands, and this is probably the biggest snowball we ever made. That's me, by the way, so I did not take that picture. Pardon me. Another strange photo. Just imagine, how would you look at this if a renowned artist hanged this in a museum? I think it's an interesting thought experiment. That's what I like about these old photos. The mind of a child thinks so different. So my guess would be that I was still around 10 years old here when I took this photo of a streak of bright sunlight hitting the wall. Again with the wrong composition, because I didn't think about the different position of the viewfinder. And here you can see magnificent actual vignetting. And a street light that had just turned on, glowing bright red. I couldn't take macro pictures. What you're seeing here is a magnet freely balancing due to the weight of the other magnets. This is a failed photo of a model car with a flashlight behind it. And here we have evening light in the woods. Photos like these I want to rescan, because the qualities of these scans are actually quite low. Remember, the scans are also almost 20 years old, and the pictures older than that. So this was a very limited selection of the 100 photos in that first box, and in the next episode I'll show more pictures from 1991 until 1995, I think. See you then, or not. Thanks for watching anyway.